Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. Fulanis from 16 West African countries met today in Abuja to discuss the future of Fulani in Nigeria. Issues of insecurity was also talked about, and also in that same meeting, um, Sheikh Gumi took out time to talk about what is expected of Buhari to do before next May, which is the time he will be quitting office. Don't forget that this same Gumi had talked about the compensation that is expected to be put in place as it is done for, or as it was done for Niger Delta militant. We are going to be looking at all of these in a jiffy. But before we continue, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please do well hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, Fulanis from 16 West African countries on Thursday converged in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. Their convergence form part of the ongoing two-day first interactive policy dialogue and cultural festival organized by the Meiti Allah Kuta Hall, a Fulani socio-cultural organization. The festival, with the theme The Future of Fulani Pastoralists in Nigeria, took place at the Transcorp Hilton Hotel, Abuja. The event had Fulanis from 16 West African countries as delegates. In his opening remarks at the event, the national president of the association, Alhaji Bello Abdullahi Bodejo, said the gathering is meant to find lasting solutions to issues of insecurity confronting Nigeria with a view to having a meeting with Fulani in 16 neighboring countries to know whether in the insecurity system in Nigeria is also affecting them. According to him, he said, if they aren't affected, why is it that Nigeria is passing through this? We will also go to the Niger Republic. We would also go to the forest to meet and find out what is actually happening. There are 16 delegates from the neighboring countries. After the summit, we will come out with a paper and will present it to the people. Meanwhile, Islamic scholar Sheikh Ahmed Abubakar Gumi had called on President Muhammadu Buhari to ensure adequate appeasement of the Fulani race before leaving office next May. Gumi spoke on Thursday as a resource person at the ongoing two-day first interactive policy dialogue and cultural festival organized by the Meiti Alakota Hall, a Fulani socio-cultural organization with the theme The Future of Fulani Pastoralists in Nigeria. The Islamic scholar claimed that the Fulanis have been wrongly demonized and feel alienated. He maintained that with dialogue and genuine commitment to peace, those who engage in kidnapping and banditry, which have complicated security situation in both the northwest and the northeastern part of the country, would surrender their arms. The Islamic scholar particularly tasked the Muhammadu Buhari administration to create a ministry of nomadic affairs to mitigate header-stroke farmers' clashes. He also demanded that adequate funds in trillion to match the appeasement of Niger Delta militants with the creation of Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs be done for the bandits. He said that the children that were killing and kidnapping people opened their doors freely to us when we visited because they heard we were there to preach the gospel. All they want is to dialogue. Send them people that they respect to dialogue with them and they will listen by the grace of God and this problem will be solved. Everyone is to blame for their actions, including the bandits. They feel the war has developed and left them behind, all the injustice being meted out to them. How do we resolve this? We need to walk amongst them, embrace and ensure that all they deserve is given to them. The havoc they are causing is hindering farming. Villages have been displaced because they feel that they were also displaced from their homes. We are at war, and the solution is what we the solution, I'll take that again, say we are at war and the solution is what was done for the people of Niger Delta. How the government got them justice and even gave them a ministry. Why can't the government give us a ministry of nomadic affairs? Education will be inclusive and empowering, and hospitals. They still have respect and behave like everyone else when you meet with them. We need to come together, politicians, security, agencies, traditional ruler and religious rulers, and assist them. They are acting out because they have been pushed to the wall since the inception of Nigeria as a country. They have never gotten real assistance. Now gather all their monies and give to them. Calculate how much you have given to the Niger Delta region since they started their agitation. I heard it is running into trillions. So the Fulani wants theirs. Gather all their monies and give to them. I am calling on the president because you will leave office. Hand over the money, meet with their leaders to get to them. 99.9% of Fulanis are peace loving, only 0.1% are causing all the havoc, which is not being caused for mere mischief, but because they have been pushed to the wall. We have to engage these people to have a positive result. My only fear is the infiltration of terrorists into their midst. It's a factor we have to consider seriously, and even the terrorists themselves. I think there is neglect. Until now, Boko Haram is not a hopeless case, so we have to protect our headsmen from their infiltration. Shegumi, however, cautioned the nomadic pastoralists to cultivate the habit of living in peace with non-Fulani and non-Muslims, as he noted that killing of innocent citizens were against the prescription of the Holy Quran and the teachings of Prophet Muhammad. There is a treaty we have with all non-Muslims in Nigeria to live together in peace, which was reached with the colonial master, which are renewed every time we elect members of the House of Assembly. So no Muslim has the right to injure or kill any non-Muslim in the country under the treaty, and the Prophet has instructed us not to kill any soul that we enter into a treaty of peace with, and we have agreed constitutionally to stay in peace with all non-Muslims. So no Muslim has the right to use his hand to kill a non-Muslim. Wow, this is quite interesting. It was quite a long one, but at the same time, quite interesting because a lot of things have been divulged. We've gotten to know their position when it comes to the issue of settling them. But, looking at the financial position of the country as a noun, such monies are not available, they are not available. And I feel I was expecting that Gumi would talk about the issue of identifying those who are actually Fulanis in Nigeria, because it's not the responsibility of Nigerian government to take care of the Fulanis in Africa. Most of those who are coming in to cause all this mayhem, they are not situated here. They were not born and bred in Nigeria. Some of them are coming from other West African countries. And you don't expect Nigerians to begin to see how they can fix it. The Niger Delta people that are talking about, those people are from Nigeria. And not just from Nigeria, they were deprived because greater percentage of the money that are being used in Nigeria is traceable to their land. They have oil in their land, and those oils were explored. And after the exploration, what next happened was that they left their lands bare without any form of solution, without any form of, a kind of compensation. Royalties were not paid as a when due, and employment was not given to their young people who are graduates and all of that. It was on that grounds that all the agitation started. It was a reasonable reason. Now, when you talk about the Fulanis, what contribution? Let's be real here. There are times we need to put these things straight for people to understand. What is the contribution that Fulanis have brought to Nigeria? In what way are they contributing money to Nigeria? Is there anything that they are giving to the federal government to say, sell these things, we'll give you this thing to sell and add to the income coming into Nigeria? And on that grounds, we need you to do this and do this. These are normal human beings who are surviving strictly for their selfish personal gains. They sell their cattle, make their money, and that is all. They don't contribute anything to the improvement of Nigeria. So you don't expect them to be given trillions of naira for what? If they give them trillions of naira, then the Igbos also must be given trillions of naira. The Southwesterners must be given trillions of naira. So it doesn't work that way. There's nothing that they are being deprived of. Nothing, absolutely nothing. The same money that is given from Federation account to River State, to Lagos State, to Kaduna State is the same money that is given to the northeastern, the Fulani states. They give the money on a monthly basis. It is the responsibility of those who are in power to make sure that they put those monies into proper use by providing amenities for them, by ensuring that they are integrated into the planning and budgeting based on the money given to them. Not for them to be given exclusive treatment. Say that they contribute waiting. What do they really contribute to in Nigeria? How much tax have they paid? Let's be real here, because most of the time, this Sheikh Gumi will go and play around with words and be expecting that Nigerians should align with him. It doesn't work that way. What is that thing that you are doing that is bringing in money into Nigeria? Oil, we all know everywhere that it is not being explored by the owners of the land. These things have been explored by the federal government. NNPC is the one in charge, which most Fulanis are working there. They explore the oil and they go and sell the oil and then share it among everybody and leave the land bare. The people, their tradition, or let me say their agricultural activities were affected. That was why they cried out. How can we have a land that is blessed with oil and our children are not being given employment? That was why they reacted. So you don't just wake up and expect because your name is Fulani. We also have someone with another name called Igbo. We also have another name called Yoruba. We also have another name called Hausa. We also have another name called Ibibi. We also have another name of ethnic groups all over Nigeria. So you don't expect anyone to talk about him, beginning to compare them with these people and all of that. It makes no sense. That's where I like to leave it. Go to our comment section. What do you think is the position of Fulanis right now based on what they are trying to do to decide their future in Nigeria?